Port of Beirut lies on the north side of the city, adjacent to several mixed residential commercial neighborhoods. On the 4th of August, 2020, a fire started in a warehouse, and it was being filmed by nearby residents. One of the most powerful non-nuclear explosions in history destroyed the port and several square kilometers of the city, leaving a crater where the warehouse had been. The adjacent concrete grain silos, mostly intact on one side, were completely demolished on the other, and could still be seen from the highway nearly 2 years later. The warehouse was full of nearly 3,000 tons of highly unstable ammonium nitrate from an abandoned Russian-owned freighter in 2014, and improperly stored by the Port Authority for 6 years. Our niece and her family lived less than a kilometer from the epicenter. Their apartment was rendered uninhabitable. Fortunately, they were away on holiday at the time, but hundreds of thousands of Beirut residents were not so lucky. Over 200 died, 7,000 were injured, and approximately 300,000 displaced from buildings that suffered over $15 billion in damage. The explosion shot unobstructed up this street, obliterating the Lebanese Power Authority headquarters, blowing right through both sides of the building, and with no money for repairs, it sat in ruins 2 years later. And that's the story of rebuilding and the recovery. The haves, like our niece's former building, are rebuilt. And the have-nots, even with some insurance or international aid money, are still waiting. This Tree of Lebanon street art memorializes those who lost their lives, and other street art speaks to the anger and frustration that Lebanese are feeling. But life did restart for many, and the neighborhoods are open for business. A local barber is thriving with all new equipment, so there is still a lot of hope for the future.